Hi guys, welcome back to Agie's ESL Diary. It's been a while. In today's video, I'm going to answer a question that has been asked a lot of times and still being asked by a lot of our viewers, and that is, when is the best time to apply for a teaching job in Thailand? So I'm going to share to you my experience, and I hope you stay tuned. Basically, you can apply anytime throughout the year and you will still be able to find some schools, mostly language schools needing teachers. If we look at some websites like agiesesldiary.com, we can see that there are always new job postings even if we are already in the middle of the school year. The Thai school year begins in mid-May and concludes in February, although some schools end in mid-March to the end of March. Then they have a month-long break in October. Again, for some schools, it would only be half of October. Most schools look to hire teachers during the months of February and March. This is when contracts mostly expires. And since teachers who are leaving usually give 1 month notice, schools or agencies start hiring as early as February. Typically, teaching jobs are 1-year contracts starting May to April or mid-May to February if you are under an agency. Hiring is also done in the mid-semester around October and November. Some teachers leave the school, maybe because they realize they don't like the school, therefore they start looking for a new one. Or schools are not satisfied with their performance, so they are replaced during this time. That's why, although it is still within the school year, there would still be positions to be filled. One reason could also be that enrollments have increased, so they will be needing more teachers. So when is the best time to apply for a teaching job in Thailand? If you are applying at any time throughout the year or throughout within the school year, then chances are very limited unless you are a native speaker. If you are a non-native speaker, I would say that your chances are very limited. If you have a friend who works here and would help you get a job here, then I think that would be okay. Otherwise, your chance of getting a job is at least 20 to 30%. That is because most schools have already opened and positions are already mostly filled up. If you apply in the mid-semester, like October to November, I would say that your chance of getting a job would be from 50 to 60% or even 70%. That is because most contracts haven't ended yet, and it will only depend on it will only depend if the teacher has left the school or left a position that needs to be filled. If you apply in February to mid-May, I think that would be the best time to apply. Since most contracts have already ended, and a lot of teachers are looking into like better schools or better places, better locations, so most teachers leave schools to find a better one. So if you are applying, if you want to apply and you want to be really sure, maybe 80% to 100% you want to be sure to find a job, then February to mid-May is the best time. You just have to remember that in April, I think that would be not the best time within the Songkran holiday, that is 13th to 15th of April. So I would avoid like through 2 to 3 days before and 2 to 3 days after those dates. So maybe like 10 to 17 of April, I would avoid those because most offices would be closed and they will not entertain your application during those times. So you can either come before that date or after that date. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something from this video, and if you have more questions, please do leave it in the comments and I hope to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.